Hi to Taurus, and welcome to your messages from the universe for the month of November. So in this reading we're going to pull from the fairy cards, pull from the gods, goddesses and angel cards, and then look to the tarot for messages for you from the universe for November. So using the Healing with the Fairies oracle cards, what messages do you have for Taurus for the month of November? That came out straight away. We have stand your ground. So Virgo has just had this as well. It's very much about knowing what you want and not budging. And while the fairies are often very gentle energy and very forgiving and soft energy, they're coming today to remind you that in November you need to find your strength and stand really tall. So if you're normally a very, very soft person, or if you give in very easy to other people, or you tend to hold back your thoughts on certain things, it's actually saying now's the time to find that inner strength, and it's the correct time to be standing very tall, and that it's okay to defend what you believe in is very much what I'm getting through for you for Taurus. And I know that you've had a lot of readings recently about justice and feeling quite upset about how things are. And I feel this is just coming again just to remind Taurus that it's the correct thing to be standing up for what you believe in. So if there is any part of you which is starting to feel a little bit unstable or anxious about that, which it can be, it really is saying, no, stand your ground, you're fine. This is exactly what you should be doing. So pulling from the angels, gods and goddesses. Pulling from the angels, gods and goddesses. Message for Taurus. So we have the goddess of beauty. You're a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. And I think these two images together are quite strong images and quite similar. They've both got their arms kind of crossed in front of themselves, but they're both looking very, very determinedly towards you. And it is remembering that you are enough, you are exactly where you need to be, you're exactly who you need to be. And so if you are feeling that people are questioning your beliefs or questioning the things that you're standing up for just now, it really is remembering that you can stand strong because there is nothing to change in yourself, that you are doing exactly what you need to do, that you are beautiful as you are. So we'll look to the tarot, we'll get your general energy, how you're feeling about the situation just now, what blocks might be happening for you, messages from the universe and possible outcomes for Taurus. And welcome back to my subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, then please do hit the subscription button. It's completely free. And if you hit the notification bell, you can hear when more videos come out. And your love and romance and general tarot readings for November are also on my channel. So Taurus energy, Taurus energy. We have the Seven of Wands. How is Taurus feeling? How is Taurus feeling at this time regarding this message? We have the King of Swords. What is blocking Taurus? What is blocking Taurus at this time? What messages from the universe? We have the King of Cups. Guidance from the universe. Message of guidance from the universe for Taurus. Message of guidance from the universe for Taurus. We have the Four of Cups. Possible outcome for Taurus in November. Possible outcome for Taurus in November. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. I'm just taking some clarification for Taurus. The King of Swords in reverse. We have Death. Clarification for Taurus for the King of Cups. We have the Palace of Swords. Clarification for the Four of Cups. Guidance for Taurus. Guidance for Taurus. We have the Empress. And possible outcome for Taurus for November. Clarifying the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So your overriding energy here is this Seven of Wands. And it is just this feeling that you're having to defend yourself, you're having to turn away, and I'm getting this sense of feeling quite alone and rejected because of it. And I think what this message is coming here with the Goddess of Beauty is remembering that you can turn your face and look forward. Both these images, they're looking forward very, very strong. And while this image is very calm and they're managing to ignore these wands coming towards them, they're still turning away. And I think it's this aspect that you're being guided to do, to look forward and to stand really strong. The beliefs that you're having, the things that you want to see coming true, your thoughts which are differing from other people, it's remembering to keep looking straight on, to meet what's coming towards you, because just now you're hiding away a little bit from it. It feels like you're dulling down an aspect of you because you're feeling you're having to defend it all the time. And this really is saying just stand your ground, and that you are enough. Your thoughts are just as beautiful and just as anyone else around you. And how you're feeling about this, you've got the King of Swords and you've got the Death card. It feels as though you're feeling unable to change something, and you're feeling very frustrated in your head, and it's making you start to have quite painful, toxic thoughts. This frustration that you're wanting something to be different than it is. You're having to fight for something. It still feels very much, and this has been coming across in a lot of your readings, that you're still having to fight for something, and you're feeling quite, it's making your mind start to not think as clearly because the change that you're wanting to happen isn't coming. So there's also this slight feeling of feeling quite tired from having to constantly stand your ground. It feels like there's this never ending, when will this end? When will what I want to happen? And it does feel quite draining and heavy on that. And what's blocking you is the King of Cups and the Palace of Swords in reverse here. I feel that you're trapped in your mind. You're standing up for something that you really believe in, which is completely justified, but your passion towards it is almost your downfall, because it's starting to create a toxic mind environment with this King of Swords also in reverse here. It feels as if it's like this, you can't think of anything else, and it's consuming you. It's becoming quite overwhelming, and there's almost this feeling that you're having to sit in your hands because you're almost wanting to jump up and start fighting. But this is making you feel too overwhelmed, and it makes you feel like turning away a little bit rather than having the strength and being able to stand in a calmer state of mind looking forwards. It's causing a little bit of unsettlement in you. And the guidance you're getting from the universe is the Empress and the Four of Cups. With the Four of Cups, I feel it's very much that you need to be pausing and meditating on what is working for you. You have this cup here and you've got these beautiful rainbows, and you're not looking into it. You're not seeing the gifts that you have in your life. You're not seeing how much work you have done towards something, or how much justice is being created slowly for something that you feel is wrong. So any painful thoughts you're having, you're focused so much on what's not working for you, you're forgetting to see the rainbows. And I'm also drawn to hear that in this Seven of Wands, you won't look at what's coming towards you because it feels too painful and you're feeling having to defend yourself. But if you were to look at it, you might find it more colourful and more interesting than you realise. There might be more fun to be had if you were to meet something face on and see the rainbow, see the colours, because everything isn't as bad as you feel it like it is, which I know is very hard because we're in that mindset that something is not how you want it. It's very hard to see the colourful and fun aspects of life, but that's what you've been drawn to us to look at. And with the Empress cut here as well, you are being asked to grow more. If this standing your ground, it's to make sure you don't stay stagnant. you don't stay trapped, and you allow things to keep moving. And as I say, this is quite heavy feeling of defensiveness and almost feeling exhausted, and that this isn't going to end, and I can't cope with it anymore. And you're being asked to look to the joy and to grow again, to reap your harvest, to see what you really have in your life, to pull back some joy into it. It feels like the joy's gone. And with this goddess of beauty as well, I think it's really asking you to look at the beautiful things around you, really nourish your mind and your soul with the things that are working for you. If you are going through a period of time where there are things that are feeling that they aren't. And your possible outcome is the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel this is almost asking you just to take a bit of a rest. And with this standing your ground, it's almost like you can pause and things won't change. You need to put everything... It feels as though you just need a break from thinking about how you're going to do something, thinking about how you're going to deal with people, thinking about how you're going to fight for something, make something right. It's almost saying sit down, put down the battle for a moment, and it's knowing and trusting that if you put down your battle and your weapons, things won't change. You can have a pause. You don't have to be making decisions. You don't have to be fighting just now. I feel that you really are being very much guided to saying it's time to have a bit of fun. It's time to have a bit of joy in your life, and knowing that anything that you are fighting for will still be there. It will still be running its course, but you can take your mind to other places which are more nourishing for you, more fun for you, more exciting for you. And the battle won't be lost by doing that. It will still be there when you come back. But there is this thing that you need to refill your cup and rejuvenate yourself in some way. Get your energy back, get your fight back. Allow your fire to be relit, because some of these heavy feelings are starting to dim it a little bit. So it's time to do something. Take that time to enjoy life. Have a break from anything which you feel like you're struggling and having to fight for, and come back to it when you're feeling a bit stronger. So that's what I have for you for the month of November from the universe. I hope that's been useful. If you have enjoyed that video, please do like it and share it. And if you haven't subscribed already, then do please hit the subscription button. It is free. And hit the notification bell so you can hear when videos come out. If you're interested in my painted crystals or my Etsy store, then information is below about that, along with information about personal readings, should you be interested. And I hope you have a good month.